Hi everyone, this is Key Academy. So, it's just a bet. Second week of trading the $50 into 100 into $600. So we have officially blown the account, right? So remember that I took $30 into Exness account. I took $20 into my direct account, and last week I took trades. Then we went to $40. We lost $10. And then this third week, yeah, this third week, last week, then I took a lot of losses. I took a lot of, it was a matter of me taking a lot of trades, which is not advisable. So I took a lot of trades. I was being greedy, because there was a trade I took, right? Because I took a loss, until one account was on $8, the other one was on $3. I don't remember which one. I think Exness, I think Derive was on $8, and then Exness was on $30. And then I entered trades on these pay, I forgot what it is, um GBP CAD or something. I entered some sales, then the account moved from $8 to $50, and I saw huge potential of price selling, right? So I thought maybe if I hold it that longer, it's gonna make me more money. It's gonna make possibly $400, right? If I held that trade according to how I saw the analysis. Then the trade went back into my stop loss. So it was $50 from $8 to $50. Then it went back to my stop loss. Then with the account. So yeah, it was just a matter of me entering a lot of trades. I was not being disciplined. I was not following my plan. Um, yeah, I was not trusting myself enough. um yeah, the issue here is trusting myself. I still don't trust myself that much, but I think I've learned a lesson now. So soon, I think probably next month, because I don't really see nice potential setups for this week. Maybe along the week I might see it, or next week, but as of now I don't see any nice potential setups. So I think I might fund it up. I'm gonna fund $100, $100 next month, and the goal is still to flip it to $600. So right now, what I'm gonna do differently, I'm gonna fund one account, right? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna divide by 5 to get my risk. So for this account, if I divide by 5, which means it's gonna be 20. So I'm gonna risk $20 or 20% of the account. So that's what I'm gonna do. I wanna risk 20% of the account. Um, yeah, and see what happens. So which means the first trade I'm gonna be risking $20, just like that. So this first trade is the most important trade, right? First important trade, because if I can manage to get a 1:5, which means that um I've made 250, right? Let's see. Yeah, I've made 250. Wait, I've made $100 here. So if I can get 1:5, which means my profit will be $100, which means I've doubled the account. So this will be a good start, because the account security will be around $200. Then we divide by 5 to get the 20% risk, and then we go. So I think that's like the most important trade. The first trade, if I can get the first trade right, I can get 1:5 risking $20. I think that'll be good, right, for the account that I want to fund. So we'll see how that is going to play out. So I'm going to fund next month, because I don't see anything. The only trade that I see is this one. Also, you see I wrote here monthly candlestick to push down. So for this trade, it still has a potential to sell to the downside. because I left a lot like a long week, as you can see. You see this week candlestick that went down. Remove that. This week price needs to come back and fill this week. This is abnormal unless if this Trump's market, it can continue going up. But I still believe that this can come back and fill this week to the downside, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to, right? Because also we can see here price was going up, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, then high, high, then it broke this low here. Then now we are retesting, so potentially we can sell to the downside. That's what the probabilities of this price action are saying, that we might sell to the downside to fill that week on the 30-month candlestick. And also I like the fact that we have reversed back into this key level, this fair value gap, and also this order block right here. So I'm expecting a candlestick to open around here next month for this to happen, for price to sell. Right, so that's what I'm seeing. And also this one, it's another trade that I'm seeing, which kind of, I don't know if I can say it left me, but this is a nice trade. It can come up there. As you can see, this is just bullish structure, nothing crazy. High, high, and then we consolidated here. Then we broke out of the consolidation, came back to retest the consolidation, came back to test this level, came back to retest this fair value gap, the order block. So this is a more high potential of going to the upside. The problem now is this. The problem now is entry. How do you enter this thing? Looking at this, it would be really nice if this can push down a bit, come back to this fair value gap here for us to look for trades to the upside. That would be good. Like, I mean, that would be very, very beautiful to come back to that key level for us to buy. I'll be very excited because you can't buy here. That's very dangerous. This can drop, and you can see there's a lot of price exhaustion. Yeah, it's like price is very exhausted. It's trying to push and go up, but it's playing around. You see this candlestick are just being exhausted. So entering here would be dangerous. So I feel like we've got to wait for a retest into this level so that we can push to the upside. So that's what I'm also waiting for on this trade. So this trades would be very good if it plays out. This would be a nice trade. And this, if it plays out according to how I look forward to, there will be a nice trade to look for sales within that week of this next month candlestick. So these are the trades that I'm looking forward to. I think anything can happen. I can see some nice potential trades along the way, but I really want to fund next week because I also want to take a little bit of break, just to study more, see what I did wrong, assess myself properly to see what I can improve. Because I don't know lie, the moment you fund an account and you take a loss, coming back from those losses is a lot of work. It requires a lot of strong mind because sometimes you end up not knowing which trades are good for you to trade, which trades are bad. You end up not differentiating between the high probability trades and the low probability trades. So you just enter everything, which is what I was doing. And you end up being a bit more greedy and whatnot. So I think this is the concept that makes you to blow an account. You end up being greedy. You end up entering a lot of trades. If you find yourself entering more than 10 trades in a week, that's not good. 10 or 12 trades in a week, that's not good. So I just entered a lot of trades. I was busy, I was greedy, I was the fear of missing. It's just a lot of things that made me to blow the account. um am I happy that I blew the account? No. Am I happy that I've learned something from blowing the account? Yes. I've learned a lot. I've documented a lot from that. So I think that will help me improve going forward. So this is what we have to do. I'm going to fund one account. I'm not going to divide accounts. because if I can win 3 trades in a row, we are definitely gonna get to the $600 mark. If I win 3 trades in a row and I'm risking 20% for each trade, we're gonna get to $600. 3 or 4 trades, I'll get to $600 if I win them um like that. So yeah, this is Key to Key Academy, and peace out.